And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. And this game features two tremendous passing teams, and Doris, should be a lot of fun watching these teams move the ball.
One of the things that strikes you about both of these teams is that they really enjoy playing with one another. Both play an unselfish brand of basketball. The ball is moving, everybody's touching it, and usually that's when the confidence is sky high.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Dario Saric is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's man in at the 2. And for the Kings, the backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter. Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. And it's Barnes in at the 3. On offense, here are the Thunder. Man passes to Holmgren. Shoots over Herter. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Beyond the arc. That one, no good. And the Thunder going the other way now. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to man. Dort, left side. Launches it. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento's gone 0-2 from deep here. For 3, Murray. On the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now, here's Fox. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 5 this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Saric, that's good.
With repetition, you can see the court awareness of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander developing. This guy is going to be a problem as a passer.
And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Fox. Here's Sabonis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
First team foul. At the line for your Kings, Domantas Sabonis, shooting 1.
And Sabonis, no good on that one.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. 7'3" and just so skilled.
Here's man. 11-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvidas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I'll tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
Now, here's Holmgren. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Pass to Dort. Here's Mann. Shoots over Herter. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Shoots off the step back. That shot off the mark. And the Thunder going the other way now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And sometimes you can make a few plays here and there, but never get into a real rhythm. That's what happened to them in that game.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Over in the corner, Dort trains the three-pointer.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Lou Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
So for Sacramento, their last game, a loss to Los Angeles.
Man, that game goes down to the wire. Both teams exhausted, but only one has something left for the encore.
You know, that one's a tough one to take. You force the extra session, and then you have the heartbreak of not being able to get it done in the extra session. Brutal.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
First free throw is good. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Hits them both.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
And Herter gets it to go.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 20 points for him last game against Phoenix.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Here's Barnes. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. The wide open look here for Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Here's Saric, and the rebound paying on the second chance bucket right there.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Back to Fox. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Man passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander getting to the in-between game, taking what the defense gives him.
Back to Fox. Five on the clock. Tries it from 19, and it's in there. Fox has got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Herter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 4-point Thunder lead.
Oh, great pass from Murray. I like whenever he looks to get his guys involved.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Saric. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander now tonight. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. And then for Oklahoma City. Pokashevsky's checked in for Saric, and it's Williams in for Dort. On defense, the Thunder. They lead by 7. Holmes, good.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Man. Here's Pokusevski. Makes it off the glass. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Tremendous determination from the lean-framed Alexei Pokusevski. Got to be willing to go strong, guys.
Mitchell looking it over. It's Holmes, high post. Just 4 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and get.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
No good on that one.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran, someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Good on the second free throw. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Holmgren's got 8.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
And there's the pass to Monk. Back to Mitchell. Now, here's Lyons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot by Monk is no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Mitchell. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren in the game. Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Mitchell finds Monk. Back to Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Chet Holmgren.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Lou Dort. The Kings have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Mitchell. Over the last few seasons, the Kings have been near the bottom of the defensive rating. And, GA, that is a problem.
Yeah, I think they've tried to address that a little in the draft, taking Davion Mitchell back in 21, but it's been a consistent issue in Sacramento.
Sacramento making a switch here. Lenz checked in, and that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. And as we're reaching the end of the calendar year, here's a great chance to delve into the updated pack at New Orleans. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They're still sorting out their roster, trying to find a way to unlock their full potential in a holding pattern, if you will. And that could change, though, at any moment.
Here's Pokusevski. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Again, the miss by the Kings. The Thunder leading by 8. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. And here's Davis for 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. It's Williams, high post. Man gets the bucket. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here is Monk. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. The 19-footer is on the money.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better to shoot from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Pokusevski. Pass to Williams. Passes it to Pokusevski. Here's Mann. His 3-pointers off the mark. Mitchell outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Clearly a foul.
First personal foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
At the line for your Kings, Davion Mitchell. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Thunder. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him back after this break.
Okay, Sacramento, time to get loud.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
The Thunder leading by 9. Big men on the floor for them, Barnes and Sabonis. Malik Monk out there with Fox, and it's Davis in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the King. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And that one falls for Williams.
Back in his college days, Kenrich Williams definitely distinguished himself.
Well, think about it, GA. This guy was the first player in TCU basketball history to post a triple-double. And to me, when you watch him play, it's about how hard he works and how well-rounded his game is. He wants to contribute in every phase.
Just 5 to shoot. Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Here's man. Outside, Dort. From deep three-point range, drills the three-pointer. He's got 6 points.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Back to Fox. And the shot goes in. He's got 9.
And a fantastic finish. I just love seeing Fox work his way through contact and converting.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. Offensive rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. The Kings in 3rd.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
No good on the free throw. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
The Kings trail by 12. Herter passes to Fox. Herter with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the paint, just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Fox. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now, here's Fox. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Offensive rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Sabonis.
I think what you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the size, athleticism, and instincts he brings to the position. This guy has the whole package.
And the first one at the line is good. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
There's the pass to Herter. Back to Fox. And the Kings check on 2 more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. There's the triple. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got the lead up to 13 now for Oklahoma City.
To extend the lead, continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
Fox passes to Herter. Pass to Holmes. Bucket is good. Holmes got his second bucket of the night.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Mann. Pass to Robinson Earl. And here is Dort. It's rebounded by Herter. Taken away. Here's Robinson Earl. He's defended by Herter. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, afraid to draw contact now, gets to the free throw line.
The Thunder have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Murray's checked in for Sabonis. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Sharge is checked in. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Okashevsky's checked in. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Passes to Herter. Here's Holmes. Lays it up and banks it in. Holmes got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Outside, Dort. From deep. He can't get it to go. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host. Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Murray.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Pokusevski, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, another turnover there, but guys, overall, they've taken really good care of the basketball.
Lenz checked in for the Kings. Mitchell comes in for Barnes. For Sacramento, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Mitchell outside. Back to Herter. This one for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Herter's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Here they come, fans. Your 916 crew. Let's hear it.
Trey Lyles checked in for Sacramento. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Davion Mitchell. The Thunder have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made
Alexander at the line for 2.
the first one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Mitchell passes to Herter. Mitchell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the teardrop.
Oh, send it back, Alexei Pokusevski. Make him feel that 7-foot frame.
Yep, that one goes in there. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the game.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
The Thunder have gone 9 of 10 from the line. So
2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 14. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here is Williams. The Kings getting the bucket. Releases. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Mitchell passes to Len, and the dunk by Len.
Oh, that one fires up his teammates. Len's passion leads to the monster dunk.
The Thunder leading by 10. Now Williams. He's got 5. Third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mitchell dishes to Len. Mitchell kicks to Herter. Now the pass to Murray. That one goes in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Well, what a summer for Keegan Murray. The 4th overall pick in Preston Summer League looks to be just the type of player the Kings needed.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 13. Over Mitchell. Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 10. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. That one drops for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Gilgeous Alexander against Mitchell. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Makusevsky can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Murray. Here's Wiles. Up and in on the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. That's for him, 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Here's Mitchell, trailing here by 8. Now, here's Lyons. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Here's Len, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Len's got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Williams against Murray. Puts it up from 17. Williams can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 6. Murray right side. Makusevsky grabs the miss. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Outside Williams. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to Herter. Back to Mitchell. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Here's Mann. He's got 5. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Up in time. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Now they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Oklahoma City going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Shaq, your thoughts on the Thunder?
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter D. They're standing around flat-footed, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.